Hi, welcome to Do It With New Linux. I am Gordobite. Sorry my English, I don't speak a very good English, but I'm going to try to explain to you in an easy way how to set up multiple Conky instance on your desktop. We got here system, processes, CPU, memory, disk, network, and email. Each column is a different instance or Conky RC file, a Conky configuration file. Then first of all, we are going to open our home folder, view, show hidden files, or Control H, and we are going to create a hidden folder called Conky. In that hidden folder, we are going to keep our configuration files for the different Conky instance. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The one is system, the second is processes, the third is CPU, memory, etc. Then we are going to open that files to see how they are working. Well, all files and code you are going to see in that video tutorial, you can find it in the video description. Okay, then you can download a zip file with that 6 configuration Conky instance. Then here the most important, well, you can change the color of course and the font type, etc. But the most important thing here is gonna be that values, the gap between border and script text, because depending of your screen resolution you have to play and change that that values. For system, processes, and CPU memory, I choose a top left alignment. Why? Because I wanted a perfect fit on the top, on the titles. Okay, then if I align here in the top, it's gonna be a perfect fit. Then I put a 654 distance from that top because I want it on the bottom. Perhaps you have to change this. This value is the same for the 6 distance because all distance are aligned, have a top alignment. System, processes, and CPU have got a top left alignment, and disk, network, and email got a top right, as you can see, for example, the 4 disk, top right alignment. The X gap is the distance between the, well, in that case is the right, then the distance from the right to disk, and for example in the number 3, that is CPU memory, is the distance from the left to that column. Okay, then you have to play with that distance to try to fix, you know, or a nice looking for the 6 columns on your screen. Another important thing, network here, perhaps you have to change in the configuration file, you have to change your network interface, depending what your network interface, if it's by cable or you know, wireless. And in email you have to fill your username and password. There is Gmail and Yahoo types, IMAP types, and POP type. You can fix that and change this. Now we are going to open a terminal and we are going to create a script file in user bin to launch that Conky setup. Then as super user, type this Conky start. You can change that name. I choose that name because okay, it's a generic one, Conky start. Then you have to copy this, okay, a script file. After 20 seconds, you can change here the seconds depending of your startup speed. I think for me 20 seconds is enough. If you need more, you can change it. After 20 seconds, Conky is going to execute that instance, the 6 instance is gonna be, you know, after 20 seconds is gonna be launched. Okay, save as super user, and now it's very important to give execution permission, okay, to that script. Then chain mod plus x user bin conky start. Okay, then now finally we are going here to start up applications. We are going to add a new one. I got it here made, is conky 6 multiple horizontal. Edit, and you can see I put a name and the path to the script. Then when I start up my computer, automatically the conky setup is gonna be displayed. Now finally we are going to install conky email by typing this. First we add the repository, and finally sudo apt-get update update and finally we install conky email. Okay, you install it, and that is. Well, to finish that video tutorial, just one tip. We can open a terminal. I got different setups, you know, for multiple conky instance. Then I'm going to finish the conky sudo super user kill all conky. Then we kill that conky, and to start again conky or choose another setup, we are going to a super user again, super user do user bin conky start. This is the one I got, but I made one in two columns. After 20 seconds, this is the sleep time, a new conky setup is gonna be displayed with two columns, one on the bottom left and one on the bottom right. Then you can set up different instance, you know, here is, you can set up different instance for different type of conkeys. Well, that's all. As you can see, it's very easy to set up different multiple conky instance. Thanks for watching, and if you like it, subscribe to my channel for the next video tutorial.